The vast highways of America hold dark secrets. Since the 1980s, countless women living transient lifestyles have vanished, their bodies discarded along desolate roads. The FBI's Highway Serial Killings Initiative exposed a chilling pattern, linking these murders to long-haul truckers traveling the country. The initiative was born in 2009 when FBI analysts noticed the disturbing trend. Hundreds of victims, often drug-addicted or involved in prostitution, were being killed and dumped along Interstate 40 and beyond. These women, living on the fringes of society, were easy targets. Former FBI Assistant Director Frank Figliuzzi revealed staggering numbers. Over 850 murders along highways since 1980, 200 of them unsolved. In many cases, truck stops became hunting grounds for killers. Vulnerable women, often referred to as lot lizards, were targeted by predators posing as long-haul truckers. These truckers, moving through multiple jurisdictions, left behind a trail of death that spanned state lines, complicating investigations. Experts like Dominique Rosepowitz, director of Arizona State University's Office of Sex Trafficking Intervention Research, stressed the invisibility of the victims. Many of these women had no connections, no families to report them missing. Their transient lifestyles made it easy for predators to exploit them with minimal risk of getting caught. The mobile nature of truckers' work allowed these killers to escape detection. In many cases, witnesses were scarce, and the remoteness of the dumping locations further hindered the chances of apprehension. The FBI's Violent Criminal Apprehension Program, VCAP, database helped investigators link many of these crimes. It led to the capture of 25 long-haul truckers responsible for multiple murders across the country, some of whom are now serving life sentences. VCAP tracked homicides, missing persons, and unidentified remains across states, providing crucial leads to law enforcement. But with the closure of the FBI's Highway Serial Killings Initiative, questions remain about the future of solving these crimes. Former FBI Assistant Director Figliuzzi explained that 25 truckers are already imprisoned for multiple murders. However, with the program now ended, there is concern that hundreds of cases may never be solved. But not all truckers are part of the problem. Many have become part of the solution. Organizations like Truckers Against Trafficking have trained over 235,000 drivers to spot and report signs of human trafficking and violence along America's highways. Truckers Against Trafficking offers a glimpse of hope. These drivers, once feared by victims, are now being trained to help rescue women and children from danger. Truckers are uniquely positioned to be the eyes and ears on America's highways. They can save lives by simply being vigilant, looking for signs of distress, and reporting suspicious behavior. The fight to protect vulnerable women and to stop these heinous crimes requires collective effort. Every driver trained, every call made, brings justice one step closer for those forgotten victims left on the side of the road. But with the loss of the FBI's dedicated unit, there is a void in tracking these crimes. As Rosepowitz warns, the lack of national tracking of traffickers leaves these women even more at risk, and without coordinated efforts, many cases will go unsolved. The highways are long, and for some, they became pathways to violence. But change is still possible, and through awareness and vigilance, those responsible for these atrocities can be brought to justice. For every woman lost along these highways, there's hope that someday the full truth will be revealed.